Hello there. My name is Kennedy, and I am a woman who is on a path to uplift this world into our highest health possible, into the highest frequency of love and connection that we can all have for one another. I am a full high raw vegan, so I eat 100% plant-based. And I started this journey about a year ago. I decided I was no longer going to eat meat. And this journey began with a message that came in, a download that told me to walk this path. And when I started this journey last year on January 20th, I embarked on a 28-day fruit juice and herbs fast. And just a year later, what feels like such a long time ago, but the blink of an eye at the same time, I am embarking on another fast. I am currently on day 5 of my fruit juice fast, and I'm having a wonderful time. I'm sitting in front of the ocean. I'm living out the life of my dreams, the life I saw in my mind's eye, the life that I called in, the life that I aligned my frequency to. And many people ask me, why fast again? Why do a long fast again? Didn't the first one do it right? Didn't it fix it? And there's so many ways to answer this question, but I spent decades of my life, all of my life, consuming foods that were incompatible for my body, allowing relationships that were not harmonious, allowing myself to absorb content that wasn't meant for me. And so it's going to take longer than a calendar month to give my body the tools and the environment to detox out all that does not belong. And let me tell you, our bodies are amazing at keeping us alive. They're amazing at storing things that we don't want to see, or that we don't have the moment or the opportunity to face right now. That's what tumors are. That's what cancers are. It's the body putting in a perfect package this level of waste. It's saying, whoa, Kennedy, you've got a lot of waste, and I know you're really stressed right now. I know you're in an environment where you don't feel safe to release, so I'm gonna put this all in one area for you. That way it doesn't go to the rest of your body. And wow, I'm so grateful my body is so intelligent that it can do that. And I also know that I cannot expect my body to rid itself of years of pesticides, pharmaceuticals, processed foods, animal foods in 28 simple days, even though those 28 days were focused on my healing, my cleansing, giving my body the tools, the time, the environment to do what it needs to do. That's asking way too much of a divine, loving vessel. We have to meet it where it's at, right? I knew just over a year ago that I wanted to change my health from the inside out, completely, physically, but many people may not know that the principal purpose for my fast was to go on a spiritual journey, to walk a path that most people take. Because I myself, I want to live a life that most people don't live. I want to see things people are afraid to see. I want to go places people turn away from. And I know that in order to do that, in order to be a steward of this type of life, I have to be willing to do things that most other people will not. And fasting is one of those things. Fasting is one of the greatest gifts. It's such a beautiful tool. It's something that I wish every human allows themselves to feel and see what their body can do in such a short period of time. It's only been 5 days since the last time I've had food. And in a way, it feels like it's only been a day or two. This is where time starts to get very weird and interesting. And time starts to do something funny where I just exist in this present moment. That's what fasting gives me. Fasting removes all inputs. It removes the noise. I find myself naturally cleaning my environment, noticing junk and clutter that was there for weeks and months that becomes so loud now as I'm cleaning up the inside of my body. The rest of my environment naturally wants to align. Fasting has been such a beautiful experience for me in every way. It's not about just losing weight. It was never about getting to a certain size. It was about removing the energetic waste and the burdens and that which is not allowing me to connect with God, with the universe, with the source, with self, with my own life force, with this vessel of creation. My most creative moments come when I'm in a state of fasting. I make the most money after periods where I remove all these inputs and I allow myself to come back home, to feel my creativity, to feel what I have within, to feel the love that I have to share with other people. Because I'm not worried, I'm not distracted, I'm very trusting. If my body can thrive and be in this state with no food, well, imagine what can happen when I remove all of the other excessive material objects in my life. Imagine who I can become and the message I can share with the world, because that's the whole point of this. I have seen and I see. I've seen the depths, I've seen the darkness, but I've also seen the love. I've seen what this realm can be if we allow ourselves to have it, but it starts with us. We don't have someone coming to save us. We are given all the tools right here, right now, to become the versions of ourselves that are gonna usher in this love and this beauty to share, that are gonna fix the problems that we have in our world. Yes, we have oh so many, but there's not one problem we have that we cannot fix. We're capable of fixing it all, but we have to fix ourselves first. We have to trust ourselves that we can heal. We have to let go of the diagnoses, let go of the feeling of constantly being sick, let go of the poverty mindset, let go of feeling like we cannot rise. We can rise. I've risen. I've been in deep, dark places before, places of not wanting to be here, places of only seeing the evil. And something shifted when I got this download that said to stop eating meat. Something so loving came within. And I've had many of these moments over the past year as well. So many moments where I've had no choice but to surrender and trust, to jump in, to free fall, because I've been shown such love and such beauty. And I know that part of why I'm here is to share this, is to help others see. That's what I want to do. I want to help everybody see, to feel this alignment, to feel this harmony within, to feel the life flow. This goes so beyond food that once you taste this and touch it, once you taste for the first time, you will see and you will understand what I mean. There will be no more guessing as to what you should do with your life, as to what you should eat, what you should wear, where you should live. It will all align. Fasting allows this, because fasting removes the noise. Fasting removes the stimulation. Fasting removes the lies. You know, you can lie to yourself at the end of the night when you have a glass of wine and you tell yourself, I live a good life, I'm happy. Are you? People who are happy don't numb themselves. People who are happy don't need to escape. People that are living in alignment don't spend in excess. They don't buy random things to fill the void and to calm the noise within. The noise telling you that something is not right and something needs to be fixed. Fasting has allowed me to connect with so many people who have walked their own paths, who have shared their journeys with me, and who let me know, yes, this is possible. Not only is this possible, but this is how we're supposed to live. We're not supposed to have so much internal noise. It blocks the signal and the connection to source. It does. Like it or not, it's the truth. We've lived this way for so long, it's hard to connect with and understand. Could it be true? Are we eating too much food? Most people would agree with this. Are we eating the wrong food? Is it possible we're not supposed to be eating animals? Is it possible that what we're told about nutrition is wrong? Why would this be? Why would there be such confusion? Confusion is where the lies are. Clarity is where truth is. I can get negative and hateful comments all day telling me that I'm too skinny, that I'm too new to this life, that I don't know what I'm talking about. But the clarity that I feel within is all I need. It makes me laugh. It's like a little secret I have with myself. If you were inside, you would know. And you will be, and you will know. This world will know harmony and health. This world will know why we're here, what we came to do, what we came to uncover, what we came to rise into, who we came to save. If you're smart enough to even contend with this idea, if you have the time, if you have the wherewithal to play with your diet, you are in the group of people who can make change. Even if you think, now is not the right time, now I don't have enough money, now I don't know if I can do it. No, you are already here, and we need you. We need more of us to step into this role, because there are beings that need us more than our shame, than our guilt, than our poverty mindset, than the stories we've told ourselves, than the depression that we've held. There are beings that need our help. The only way we can help them is to be the versions of ourselves that can change reality. I've changed my own reality in front of my own eyes from a year ago, from 6 months ago, from a month ago. Imagine what we can do when 1,000, 1,000,000 brilliant minds and souls are all geared towards the same thing. This is what fasting is. This is what fasting does. Fasting is something that it means to abstain, to step away, to come back home. Fasting is not about restricting yourself. It's not about killing yourself. It's not about starving yourself. On the contrary, it's about filling yourself up with so much nourishment. You will realize for so long you've been disconnected from the truth of what it means to feel full, of what it means to have love, of what it means to be healthy. Fasting gave me all of this. It gave me this voice. It gave me my voice back. I've always been someone that has loved to talk and has loved to share, but there was a time in my life where I felt so stifled. I felt like I couldn't speak up. I couldn't be myself. I was shunned by those around me, but now I've reclaimed that voice. I don't care. I don't care how people look at me. I don't care what people think I'm wrong. I don't care who doesn't understand, because if I can connect with one person, I will have done enough. And I've already connected with so many beautiful people that see and that feel what this path and what this life is about. They feel where I'm trying to go. They feel what has been given to us in this realm, the opportunity, but the onus, the responsibility. It's a big responsibility. Just because it's the right thing to do, or it's loving, or it feels like harmony, doesn't make it easy. It's not going to be easy. These things rarely are, right? I wish one day to share this moment all with you, to sit around communing in front of the ocean and uplifting this world to what we know it can be. So I ask you, I implore you to take a look at how you live your life and ask yourself, where am I not being truthful to myself? Where can I make a change physically, energetically, relationally, environmentally? Where can I become better? If you can do one thing today to be better, you will have done more than enough. And that ounce of better pushes us all up. It lifts us up. It propels us closer to the path. So, I leave you with, why am I fasting again? I'm fasting to reconnect within. I'm fasting to come back home. I'm fasting to spread a message. I'm fasting to remember why I began all of this in the first place. It wasn't about me. It wasn't about how much I weigh or how I look or my skin being clear. No, it's about so much more. It's about something so much bigger and greater. I can see it in front of me. I can feel it within. And I want to remind you, if you forgot, why you're here and what you can do. I want to remind you, you can make a better choice for yourself today to live in truth, to live in peace, to live in love, and to think about those that need you more than you allow the negative thoughts and your habits and your patterns that are keeping you back to outweigh that need for those beings. Think about those outside of you. Think about what this world looks like in its most beautiful, uplifted form. Who are we? What can we do? How does it look? So I thank you so much for being here, for sharing a moment of your time with me, for allowing yourself to feel within and to challenge anything, any voice that's telling you, no, you can't do this. Yes, you can. I know you can. I'm here with you. I'm here to walk this path together.